Welcome to episode 19 of A Message From. We're your hosts. I'm Alyson.
I'm Edward.
And we are no longer a podcast about messages from friends.
What are we a podcast about?
A podcast for the official Damiano David fan club.
I had a feeling this is where this is going. Yeah, we are obsessed with Manscaped. Obsessed. We haven't talked about Eurovision
since it happened.
Since it happened. It was the day of the last time we recorded.
Yeah, since the episode we made before the finals. And can I just say, I was right. I called it.
You were right.
I knew Italy was going to win.
You're right. You and a lot of other people thought Italy was going to win.
A lot of other people, but I feel like it was different for me because I never watch Eurovision. Mm-hmm. I'm not like into any of the blogs or the predictions or anything. Mm-hmm. And it was my first time hearing all of the songs. And you played for me like your favorites, a lot of the top contenders.
Yes.
And the second I heard them, I was like, this is it.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew that they were up there, but I didn't know who was up. I guess I knew France was supposed to be up there. I don't know.
France.
But it was a great show.
Oh
Very
my gosh.
exciting. The voting was
incredible.
Ooh, it was exciting voting. I threw my phone across the room.
So exciting.
Yes. But yeah, we're obsessed with them. And I'm seeing them in April.
In April next
2022.
year.
Yeah. Yeah.
I might go see them.
And
they have a
April?
Well, I feel like if you're going in April, I can't just not go then. But they have a show on my birthday.
Oh yeah, but wasn't that like during the week? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I only looked at ones that were on Saturdays because I was like, can't make this work any other way.
I assumed, yeah, I don't know. In my head, I was like, he must have like vacation time then or something. It worked. Like I knew you picked the date that worked out for you like that because you picked Verona. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't think you would have picked that location if it was just based on location.
Well, do you know the Lizzie McGuire movie?
Was filmed in Verona, not Rome?
The part where she sings at the end? Mm-hmm. In the quote-unquote Colosseum in Rome?
Yeah.
That's the quote-unquote Colosseum
in
Verona.
Oh, I had no idea.
It's like an actual venue. So that's where the show's taking place. So I was like, Verona, which I've never been to, and everyone says it's lovely.
Oh, yeah, everyone says it's beautiful.
The Lizzie McGuire Coliseum.
Lizzie McGuire.
I'm like,
Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly. I'm going to go to the casa. I'm going to go look at the balcony or whatever that everybody looks at.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then I realized like 2 days after I bought the tickets that it's essentially a month before Eurovision, which means that I'm going to go in a month after this show to wherever Eurovision is happening.
To Eurovision.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, we love a trip to Italy, right?
Oh my God. I've got 3 potential trips lined up now. 2 legit, 1 potential. So
I have a lot of potential trips lined up to Italy.
In July?
Like in my mind, they're going to happen. They could. When I'm there in August, I'm trying to decide if I want to go to France for some time or Italy for some time.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm wondering if you'll have to get a PCR or not.
To get into France.
Or like to come back in and out of those countries. I don't really know.
Oh, yeah.
Because my friend from Italy needs one to come here now. But this is now. Could change in summertime.
But I'm wondering, though, because I'm American, will they make me go by American rules or by, like, country of arrival rules?
Country of arrival rules.
Oh, okay.
Well, going between Spain and wherever else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because she needs one to come into Spain and to go back to Italy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wee.
Stick that Q-tip up my nose, baby.
Yeah. But yeah, we're obsessed with them, and I'll never get over them. Even
we'll
though they're
never
all
get
20
over
years
them.
old, which is so depressing.
You look at them, and you're like, first of all, they don't look old. I'm not like, oh, you're ancient. But you look at them, they don't look that young.
They really
Ethan
don't.
looks young. Ethan's got like this beautiful glowing face of an angel. Like he's a cherub. Like
yes, he does.
But
I mean, they look youthful, but not like 20 youthful.
Yes, youthful, but not. Oh my gosh, they're so young.
Yeah.
It blows my mind.
Yeah, you're like 40 years older than them.
I know, right?
I was just on the phone with my mother, and I would just like to say that there's now a moratorium on all comments by myself made about my mother and father. There's a new moratorium. Yes.
Ugh.
Yes. I'm not apologizing for anything. I'm just saying there's a moratorium.
This conversation is bringing fragments of my dream from last night back, but I will refrain from sharing those.
The look of panic and fear on my face. Oh no.
Just know that my mother was in it. But anyway,
okay.
Moving on.
Yeah. Do you have anything else to bring up?
Well, I mean, I guess we do have a few other things to bring up. I mean, we have a website.
Oh my god, I forget that we haven't talked about these things.
We've never officially announced, but we have a website and a blog.
Wait, did we talk about it in the last episode? No. I think I just mentioned that people should go to the website, and that's it. We didn't talk about it, though.
We just kind of snuck it in, like,
I snuck it in.
Go to this website.
Yes.
Our email changed.
Yeah, we have business to talk.
Let's talk shop.
Let's talk shop. We do. We have a website because we decided to do like sort of a blog sort of spin-off, shoot-off situation. Kind of like extra content.
An accompaniment to episodes.
How do you say that word?
Accompaniment?
Really?
Just spit it out fast.
Accompaniment. I feel like that's how I would say it. And that seems wrong.
Accompaniment.
Complimentary. Yeah, that's better for me. It's better for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just decided to roll with that because we are always saying like, oh, check this out. So now we've decided to just all in one place.
Exactly. We're always throwing recommendations at people. Mm-hmm. But now we're going to help you actually listen to those recommendations.
Yeah. And it's amfpod.com. amfpod.com.
Amph.
Yeah, for that amph extra. What else? Wait, there was other shop we had to talk about. Oh.
Our email address changed.
Yes, we have a new email address, which is a message from pod@gmail.com.
The postcards are no longer the star of the show.
But they are the star of your mailbox if you send a message. They are the star
of your mailbox.
Yeah.
You will still receive a postcard if you send us a message.
Yes, and supplies are limited, so get a call in.
Real limited.
You probably have like
several hundred of those babies left.
Didn't we have like 500 or something?
Yeah.
So
now we probably have like 475.
Yeah, I would say like 470 something, 480 something. Yeah. Love that.
We're making a dent.
A small dent, but a dent nonetheless. With your help, listener.
Yes. So keep sending in messages.
Yeah. Anything else?
One last thing.
Yeah.
Because I got a lot of things, apparently. Mm-hmm. So it's a holiday weekend.
It is?
For me, yes. Memorial Day is... Oh
my God. I always forget about
tomorrow.
Oh my God, you don't have work tomorrow.
I don't have work tomorrow.
Oh my God, you rat bastard.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited for it.
Tomorrow is my last day of like full schedule though. So
nice.
Yeah. Sorry.
Winding down for the summer.
It's an aside. So Memorial Day weekend, what's going on?
Well, growing up, I feel like I've mentioned this before, but growing up, like, we would always go to my grandma's house for every holiday. So Memorial Weekend, like, my cousins and I would be there all weekend, like, hanging out, putting the boat in the water, like, going for boat rides, like, getting stuck in the middle of the lake, almost sinking, taking walks, like, down the dirt road, all this stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But it's cold and rainy in Maryland this year. So, and the cicadas are swarming everyone and ruining everyone's lives.
I did see a TikTok of someone like screaming because there was like a cicada in their kitchen and they were trying to get it out.
Oh my God. If one got in my apartment, burn it down.
What do you do?
Flew by me. It flew at me on my run the other day.
What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? I don't know what's going on with these cicadas.
I literally was like, you should have seen me like freak out on
Does
this
it
busy
hurt
road.
you?
I'm like, people probably think I'm insane. This
Does it
bastard
hurt?
flew up in the air when I ran past him, did like a big turn and came back at me and then like flew off into the distance. I was like,
What would have happened if it would have hit you?
I would have died. I'm telling you, I literally would have passed out and died. Listen
Wait.
to this. Listen to this.
Okay, all right.
So, I'm expecting them to be super, super, super bad, right? You know, like, we've been hearing about them, like, reading all the articles.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've seen pictures and videos, people, like, in my area posting them where they're just, like, so many of them crawling all over the place.
Oh, that's
But-
disgusting. Okay.
Yeah. So, I went on a couple of walks last week. And there were a lot of them on the sidewalk. Like, I was, like, kind of weaving in and out on my walk on the sidewalk because I didn't want to step on them all. Like, because I didn't want that all over my shoes.
It's a lot of
It's
bug
like-
guts.
It's a
Yeah.
lot of bug guts. There's, like, huge ones, small ones. There's shells that they crawl out of. And then some of them are, like, lying on the ground dying. And then
God.
some are already
The
squished.
imagery of I wish this was a video podcast.
And then dead bug on my back flapping. And then some of them are just like sitting there, some of them are crawling, but they're like everywhere, and it's disgusting. They're disgusting. But thankfully last week when I was walking, none were like flying yet. But I kept seeing like these water droplets on the ground, and I'm like, it hasn't rained today. It's not early in the morning. There's no dew. Like, there's no sprinklers. And I'm like, something is literally in the trees peeing. Something is peeing. And I'm like, what is going... I'm going to get peed on? That night, an article pops up on my phone.
Oh, no.
Apparently, cicadas just pee constantly because they're constantly drinking, like, tree juice and water to keep themselves cool. So they're just always peeing. So I'm like, oh... great. I probably got freaking cicada pee all over me. It's all over my car. They're just everywhere, ruining everyone's lives. That I didn't leave my house for like several days. I was like, I will not get peed on. No.
I could not live through this. I would be agoraphobic if I had to deal with the cicada awakening of 2021.
Honestly, after I read that article, I was like, I'm not going for walks for a while.
But then you decided to risk it and run because maybe you could dodge the pee.
Well, exactly. I went for a run on, the area that I live in, so many trees. So
it's a lot of juice for a cicada.
A lot of juice. But I went on a run in an area that was like less trees or trees that are much like taller and higher up. So I'm like, maybe
wouldn't that be more velocity for the pee to fall on you? No.
But maybe it'd be more time for the pee to like evaporate and spread out as well.
I'm speechless
Science.
at that science. That science has me gagged and gooped.
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh my gosh, but maybe not. But I was running, so I'm like, maybe I'll just outrun the pee.
Yeah, that's where I was going, and then you went with mid-air evaporation.
Look, we never claimed to be real scientists around here.
On this podcast?
On this podcast.
Well, remember when we had that whole thing about oviparous and viviparous animals?
Oh my gosh.
Do you still remember what they mean?
That just proved we know nothing.
You don't remember what they are, do you?
No. I don't.
I should start pop quizzing you. Wait.
Oviparous and viviparous.
Before we go to a break, I do have to ask you one thing.
Mm-hmm.
We have had... Ooh, that's bad English. It's been such a long time since we've had an Italian language update from you.
It has been a long time.
How's it going?
Things are getting jumbled up in my brain. Because I'm watching all these Spanish shows, and then I'm trying to like speak Italian in my mind. And then sometimes I try to speak Spanish in my mind, and I'm just mixing the two languages all together. But
with that beautiful New York accent that just crawls in all the time.
Just pops in out of nowhere. I mean, it's going. It's going. I'm still practicing daily, but it's not like
You're
on
doing
a
the
high
course
note.
still?
Well, my access to the course expired and I didn't finish it, so I'm considering paying for the course. For the free course, you get such a limited time and it's such a huge amount of work that, like, with a full-time job and other things going on, I just don't have time to finish it.
That's fair. When I finished my course, I was in the middle of a lockdown and was working like 2 hours a week, so
yeah,
that was very different.
Like, the amount of work they give you, and like I said, if you go the free track, you have such a limited amount of time to get it done.
Yeah, it is much quicker. It is.
So I've been going back and forth on whether or not I'm going to pay for the verified version just so I can finish the course. But I did enroll in like an Italian an Italian history course. So they have like an art history course and just like a regular history course for free. And it was put together by a professor at an Italian university. I don't remember which one at the moment.
Is it in Italian?
It said it was in English, but all the videos are in Italian. And then the articles you read are in English.
Oh, maybe send that to me. That would be interesting.
I'll send that to you. But I will say, like, old dude who does the videos, I was a little disappointed.
I had an old dude doing modern technology content.
Okay, well, listen.
I was like,
you
are you really
get your own
surprised?
take when I send it to you, okay?
I mean, like, I'm sure it's boring as sin, but I wouldn't be too surprised because we know how old people are with the internet.
It's more so how he presents things.
You got that dry ass faculty situation going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway,
we need to take a break because
update.
apparently my apartment's falling apart and you can probably hear it.
Oh, okay.
We'll be back in a second.
Back.
Yeah. Do you hear that noise?
No, but
Oh
I
my
think it's
God.
because I keep talking so much. I just hear my own voice.
I'm putting that in. I'm putting this in.
We're back. We have a message from Jenn. And can you introduce Jenn for us?
Yeah, Jenn is one of my coworkers this year. Not like teacher coworker, like assistant teacher coworker. So like same level as me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's who Jenn is. She sent us a lovely message.
Yes, thank you for your message, Jenn, which we will play now.
Hi, this is Jen. I'd be interested to know about your experiences with different dating apps.
Classic Jenn. Short and sweet.
I was going to say short and to the point. We love it because obviously I have no problem rambling on and on. So this is the type of message we need.
Yeah, this is true. I don't even know where to start with this because there's just so much involved with dating apps. And also I don't know how much I want to expose myself.
Yeah. I mean, I can start if you'd like.
Sure. What do you have?
I've never used a dating app.
Wait, what?
Never. Not once, ever.
Oh my God.
I've never even like downloaded one on my phone to be like, maybe I'll use this.
Wow.
Literally never.
Really?
Yeah.
What is that life like?
I mean, I think it's great.
Yeah, I know.
Here's the
It sounds
thing.
great.
I know myself, and I know, like, if I had a dating app, I'd be on there, I'd, like, whatever, match with someone or something,
Yeah,
like,
the
we'd be
terminology.
talking, and then it would come time to actually, like, meet this person in real life, and I would just ghost them. I'd be like, sorry, busy, can't do it.
That's normal, though. Or at least
Yeah,
it
but then I'm
seems
like,
normal.
what's the freaking point then? So I just, like, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. Interesting. Never. If you had to download one, which one would you download?
Oh, gosh. Okay, so
There's a few of them in the U.S.
there's so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I guess it would be, what am I looking for? Am I just looking for, like, pure entertainment? I feel like you go Tinder. If you're looking for, like, an actual friend or to actually meet someone, I feel like people always used to say, oh, you do Bumble because that one's, like, more serious and, like, people on there are actually looking for, like, a real relationship.
Interesting.
But I feel like maybe that app has even gotten away from that some.
Yeah, they all sort of start very pure and then just devolve
Yeah,
into chaos.
because it's been around for so long now, and I feel like everyone kind of flooded that who was like, I'm not on the Tinder vibe. So I feel like everyone went to Bumble, and now it's just kind of like effectively the same thing.
Do people use Hinge now?
Oh yeah, Hinge. So the thing about Hinge is I've never had like a friend who talked about using it. You know, like everyone knows someone who's used Tinder. I feel like everyone knows someone who's used Bumble. Like I know people who've used like Coffee Meets Bagel, like a bunch of other smaller ones. Literally the only thing yeah, that might not be a US thing. I don't know, but I know someone who's used that. So, and it sounds fun, right? Coffee and bagels.
I know that one has like a fun little name.
Yeah,
That's a cute
so I
one.
would probably try that one because if I could access it in the US,
because you're just a cup of coffee looking for your bagel.
Exactly.
But alternatively, you are a bagel looking for a cup of coffee. You really do fit both of those.
I do fit both of those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, so quickly, Hinge. Literally the only thing I ever see and hear about it is like social media influencers. Like they're all Hinge partners, right? Like pushing out their Hinge memes to try and get people to like create a Hinge account. So I'm like, okay, whatever.
Oh, I didn't know that. I guess I did see someone do like a Tinder partnership once. And I was like,
see, I've never seen a Tinder partnership.
it was like
But I see
Brittany Broski. Do you know who Brittany Broski is?
No.
Kombucha Girl. You don't know who Kombucha Girl is?
No.
Wait, the sticker that I sent you, the one with the girl who's like with her hand across her mouth and her eyes are wide.
Yeah.
That's Kombucha
Yeah.
Girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
To be fair, you can only see half her face, so it wouldn't be easy to
I
recognize
never knew
her
she
also.
had a name.
Yeah.
Like I've
Have you never
obviously
seen the Kombucha Girl meme?
I've seen the meme, but I didn't know it was called Kombucha Girl. Like I know the
yeah.
meme, but I didn't know that was her name.
Oh my god, Natalie, not New York Natalie across the room from Kitty. We're obsessed with Brittany Broski. Obsessed with her. She's so funny. Like genuinely very funny.
Let me check this out.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Also, remind me, story for another time is my kombucha story.
Okay, vague.
I wish I had saved the video footage. Oh, it was incredible.
Oh Lord. But yeah, back to dating apps. So, where, I guess like, how many do I have on my phone currently? 3. How often do I open them? Not very often, but like once a month, if I can make myself do that. It's just like, what's the point?
What's the point?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess what's
the point?
I guess I'll ask this. Like,
yeah.
Gosh, so many questions here. So you have like 3 on your phone, right?
Yeah.
Like, what was your motivation to get these? Like, were you trying to like, not all 3 of them, but like, were you just trying to like, a lot of people when they go to a new city on vacation or when they move to a new place, they're like, this is a good way to meet people.
Oh yes.
So,
visiting. Ooh.
Yeah. So like, I guess what's your motivation?
What's my motivation? I mean, I've had Grindr forever. And it's just a creature of habit. It's just required. On my phone, yeah. And I can't imagine my phone not having it. Like I said, periods of my life where I didn't have it on my phone. But I don't know. It's so different because I feel like for the gays, we like have Grindr and Tinder, and then as you go on to like the other dating apps like Bumble, Hinge, blah blah blah, the like pool gets smaller and smaller, and then you take that and you put it in Europe, and and then it's like cut into a quarter. So like
it's like 2 people.
I'll swipe on Bumble, and it'll be like 4 people, and they'll be like, "That's everyone," and I'll be like, "Okay,
okay, cool.
Great." Check it in a month, see if I have another 4 people to swipe through. Almost always to the left. Like 99% of it to the left. And then Tinder is more just like, it's a big one. So like there's stuff on it. But I guess like, I mean, what was my motivation? Not to find friends. Although I have found friends. now that I think about it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting because I feel like, I mean, obviously we all know like the stereotypes involved with certain different types of dating apps, right? Like, you know, you use this app for this thing, like you use this app for this thing, like if you're more serious, you go to this one or whatever.
Yeah,
but
very that. Tinder used to be like for gays, like the dating app. Like, I mean, they're all dating apps, but like it used to be the one for more serious, like dating.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is now.
But it's interesting because I feel like we've all also heard of someone who ended up having a successful relationship.
The way you just said that. Wait, was that on purpose?
Well, no, I'm serious. Like, is this my like real Freudian slip moment?
It sounds like it.
Wow.
Successful. I love that.
Someone who has had a successful
very good
relationship come out of like Tinder or something, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Hasn't happened with me, but I've heard of people doing it well and it working out. Those legends exist, myths, if you will.
Myths, if you will. Yeah, it's always like people I kind of know like through other people. No one I would consider a close friend. I don't think any of my close friends have made like successful relationships out of a dating app.
I actually haven't.
Actually?
Oh, no, I lied. I know people who were in successful relationships from dating apps.
No, yeah, me too now.
Yeah.
Me too, yeah.
It just took us each about 30 seconds to think about it one more time. And yeah, there's like at least
Took
4 or
us a
5
minute,
people
we
in my
got
head.
there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they do work. I guess I don't know what their rate of return is, but they work.
I don't know either.
So, yeah, we all know that I was going to say my experience with dating apps is limited, but it's non-existent. So, you are effectively the expert on dating apps on A Message From.
Yeah, I'm the AMF expert on dating apps, I guess.
AMF expert on dating apps.
I
I mean, I'm the expert on cicadas, so like...
Yeah, you're AMF expert on cicadas.
That's my claim to fame. What's yours?
Dating apps, that's mine.
Yeah. So I want to know, quiz time.
Oh,
Since you're always giving me quizzes, I'm going to give you a quiz.
Oh, I would love
It's
real
more like a
quiz.
story time quiz.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Tell me what like your most awkward dating app moment was.
Awkward.
Or like what's something awkward that, you know,
That has happened to me.
has happened to you using a dating app. Like,
You just said the
reword
question
this. There's
again.
no way to reword it. It's the same thing.
Let me think. I mean, I think this is actually something that I don't think a lot of people who aren't gay know, but you know, on most dating apps, you swipe left and right. Thank you, Tinder, for that like thing that we all do now. But Grindr is not swipe left, swipe right. You see everybody for a certain degree of radius or filter or whatever around you. So like basically you just end up seeing a bunch of people who live in your neighborhood. And I've definitely like seen a bunch of people who have like reached out to me, or maybe I've reached out to them and it's just gone like nowhere, which is like 98% of the time. And then you end up just like seeing them all the time in your neighborhood. That happened to me in France. Oh my god, it happened to me in France.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I just remembered this actually.
I couldn't imagine, because you know that they're seeing you too and being like, oh yeah, I just saw you on Grindr.
Well, yeah. Well, then the thing is, you have to try to like make sure that you're not seen. So you're like dodging. This happened to me at the Super Casino in Calaboca. I ran into somebody and I was going to check out, and I literally, well, I didn't stop. I saw him while walking, and I just turned right around to another aisle and went all the way to the back of the store.
Oh my god!
And waited for him to check out, and then he just took forever. And then we ended up walking in the same direction. It was just like, I was just like, this is hell on earth.
That's really funny. Something similar happened to me, but this was like long before the dating app days. I remember I was in college, and there was this guy that he stalked so many people.
Oh boy.
He was a creeper, but somehow he managed to like, you know, he lived in the same dorm as us, or like he was in the same program as someone. He was always around. It was really weird. And you would like find everyone on Facebook, and it's like, you know, then like someone that goes to university adds you on Facebook and they're in the same year as you, like done. Like that's how you met people and made friends and stuff. And I he creeped everyone out. Like, other people on my floor, my dorm, would be like, oh my gosh, like, he keeps calling you and texting you too. It was weird.
That is,
but
I don't like that.
One day I'm walking back.
Disclaimer, I was not creeping on this man, and I don't think he was creeping on me. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, this is slightly different. But when you said you, like, saw him and you just, like, turned and went to the back of the store, I had a flashback.
Oh, boy.
To, like, one time I was walking, and I remember, like, I was walking across the street trying to go back to my dorm, and I saw him walking, and I literally just, like, dead stop in the middle of the street, turned around and walked back the other way.
Oh.
I was like, I am not having a run-in with this person.
Yeah.
I will go 20 minutes out of my way and do something I had no plans of doing today just to avoid this confrontation.
Imagine being stuck on a metro. Yeah. And it's not even the ones where you can walk through the whole train, so I couldn't even, like, walk to the front or something.
Stuck.
It was, like, the car ones. Yeah, that happens. That's happened to me, like, at least 2 or 3 times. And I, like, look up and it's, like, the person diagonal for me, and I'm like, oh, get back on my phone. I mean, not
Nightmare.
I'm constantly staring at my phone on a metro anyway, so I probably see more people than I even realize, or run into more people than I even realize.
Awkward.
Yeah. But that's our experience with dating apps. Well, rather, my experience with dating apps.
And my thoughts.
And your thoughts. Yes. Yep. That's it. That's today.
Yep.
Thank you, Jen, for sending in a message. We really do appreciate it. And if you would like to send in a message, just like Jen did, super short or super long, your choice. You could do it if you're in the States at 202-630-4509, or send it a voice message like Jen did, or written, your choice, to a message from pod@gmail.com. And check us out at amfpod.com for the extra stuff. I don't know what that's going to be for this episode, actually, now that I think about it. And what else am I missing? Rate and review, subscribe, tell a friend.
That's everything.
That's everything?
That's everything.
Oh my god, awesome. Well, Alyson, until next time, darling.
Until next time, bisous, ciao.
Oh, bye.